Hello and welcome to any of you who have not seen any of these clips before, and welcome back to those of you that have. Today's topic is a very interesting and common one for all salespeople, and that is about following up. But how can you follow up but never be a pain? This is a challenge that I hear many salespeople tell me, that we know we've got to follow up, we've seen the statistics, however, I just feel like I'm being a bit of a pain when I follow up. We have to follow up. That's a clear message, okay? However, when we follow up, you don't necessarily need to be asking about the business. I'm going to tell you a story about how this really came to mind for me. I worked with a company locally, and they asked me, 6 months later, they asked me if I could go to this conference for them and speak at a conference. I went to the conference, and while I was there, I met the owner of the business. And he told me that what we were doing locally, he'd love to do in other countries around the world. Obviously, I was very excited by it. I came back. I waited for 10 days. I played it cool, and then I sent an email. And I said, when would you be free to have a call about rolling this out to other offices around the world? He sent me a very nice email back, but clearly stated, please don't follow up with me. I'll get back to you when I'm ready. And I was stumped. And I thought to myself, well, I need to follow up, but what do I do now? I waited another 2 weeks. I then sent an email. I didn't talk about the rollout. I didn't talk about anything. I sent an article and I said, at the conference, I thought this was very relevant to a lot of the discussions. He replied back within an hour. He didn't refer to the article. He came back to me and said, can we have a call tomorrow about rolling the program out globally? So when we follow up, we don't necessarily need to be following up. We're just staying top of mind. Actually, there was one very recently. There was a guy who was going to send me a Zoom invite. He hadn't. I sent him an article referring back to a previous conversation. He didn't even reply to the email. I just got a Zoom invite through the mail 20 minutes later. Practice this. You will never be a pain if you're giving information. If you keep on saying, any news yet, you'll be a pain. You just have to stay top of mind. It works. Try it. Thank you.